Well, I think the Chinese market in sports is one of the most important markets in the world, has been that for a while. Of course, COVID, stopped the growth. Now we see that the consumer is coming back again and buying product both for the casual side but also for the performance side. You know that all your half marathons, your marathons, your 5Ks, your 10Ks are sold out. So more and more Chinese are running. We know that there's a lot of activity going on in football, and we see a lot of movement, positive movement in general in China. So for us and for me personally, China is one of the most important markets, not only short term but also long term. You have a huge population and where sport is getting more and more important. So you might be the most important market in the future. First of all, I'm a sports romantic, so I think sports should build bridges. Whatever conflicts there are on a political thing, I don't think sports should be part of it. That's my personal opinion. And secondly, I hope that all world leaders will come to conclusions that we all have to work together. And I think China has had a fantastic development over the last years, both in a production point of view, but also as a commercial area. And that's why I hope that any political tensions will ease. And I really like to work with China. I'm very often in China and hope that also will continue. As I said, I think China will be one of the fastest growing markets. The consumer buying power is increasing, the interest for sports and sports fashion is increasing. If you look at the market, the sports, the running shoes, the soccer shoes, the basketball shoes, all that is performance related is very similar to the rest of the world. But then on the fashion lifestyle side, you know that the Chinese inspiration has been stronger and stronger also in our area. So that's why we in Shanghai are having design centers. We will do a lot more local for local, not only production but also creation. And we see that the Chinese inspiration becomes more and more important in design. And we will invest more and more in the Chinese, product and marketing. Well, I'm not a world economist, so it's difficult for me to see, but what I've seen over the last 30 years has been unbelievable. I started traveling China in the beginning of the 90s, and when I see where China is today, you just have to take off your hat and say, wow, impressed. That's why I do think that as any market, you will have your own issues, and I'm sure you have problems that you have to solve. But when I see the energy in the people and I see with what speed you have developed, I think you will have a very strong economy. And of course, I hope to be part of it.